up, guys? We back it again with another YouTube video. As you can tell by the title, we are doing a story time. And this story time is really emotional to me. It's like somebody who I feel like I lost, you know? But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share. And as you can tell by the title, we are doing a story time of how technically my dad exited my life. So I don't know that I said this again in another video. I said I'm a daddy's girl. I always been a daddy's little girl, and I'm gonna continue being a daddy's little girl no matter what. So as y'all didn't know now, I'm 15 years old. I just turned 15 November 2nd. So, and my dad went to jail when I was, I think, 9. Like, I was in third grade. I don't know how old you supposed to be in third grade or something. Hold on, let me search that up. How old you gotta be if you in third grade? What's the age limit? So I'm looking up on my computer now. So yeah, so I was either 8 or 9. It depends. I think I was 9. Yeah, because I think I was 9. Yeah, I was 9 years old. So, you know, he had this ex, and it was the same name as his mother. And I'm gonna call her Minnie. So his mother name is Minnie, and the girl that he dated was Minnie. So that's why I feel like that he loved her so much or whatever. So one day, my dad wanted to go out. He wanted to go hang out with my cousins. You know, my cousins had a party, and I guess it wasn't any children's allowed. So he had asked Minnie, his ex, well, his girlfriend at the time, to can he watch me? And mind you, I was 9 years old. So it's like I couldn't be I could have been in the house by myself, but they didn't want me in the house by myself. So he had asked her, can she watch me? And she said, yeah. So I guess he stayed out late night, like didn't come until like 7 in the morning. And he left the other night. So, I guess she took her anger out on me, and she took a lock, and this is very emotional to me, but she took a lock and she hit me with the lock on my back, and to this day I still got the scar. So I was upset. I didn't know what to do because at the same time I was 9 years old, and I didn't want it to be disrespectful, you know, hit her back because she was older than me. And I always got taught, you know, like, have respect for older people. So I just start crying, and she just started looking at me. And then I guess I got over it like 10 minutes later or whatever. And then she was cooking. I was like, can I get some food? And she said no. So basically what I'm saying is she was mad at my dad, but she took it out on me. And that's not right. And I wanted to tell y'all, young ladies or young gentlemen or people abuse is not okay. So if you get abused in a home, you go tell somebody so they can do something about it. That's what I did. So the next day, my dad came and got me and we left. So I told him, I was like, Dad, Minnie hit me. And then, I told him the story. So then he like he a protective dad, and that's how probably all dads are. They protective of their daughters especially. But yeah, um he's protective, so he didn't react till a week later. So I remember me in my room. I had when we go to your house, I had a room for myself and they had a room. So all I know is I was like in my bed or whatever. And this is like nighttime, like no, it was morning time. Yeah, cause it was in the morning. It was like 9, 10, like 9 something going on to 10. So I heard her screaming, so I got scared, and I knew that was Minnie's voice. So I walked up in there, and all I saw was my dad had the hammer and started beating her in the head with the hammer because what she did to me. So I was traumatized. I didn't know. I just like stood there like I was like, I was at the same time I was like 9 at that time. So it was like, who wants to witness that at a 9-year old? Like, I was just shocked. I was shocked. So then all I saw him just beating her with the hammerhead, blood started going everywhere. So I was traumatized. So then he turned back. He was like, Aaliyah, go in the room. He started yelling at me. So I got scared. So I just went in the room and closed my door and tried to go back to sleep. But I keep on hearing her yell, scream. So my dad had called me back in there. He was like, go get your stuff or whatever. So I went to go get my stuff, pack my stuff. And I'm sitting here watching her getting hit with a hammer. Basically, he was trying to kill Minnie because what she did to me. And yeah, so I saw him try to kill her with the hammer. And I'm sorry, guys. It's just, now I tell the whole story. Now it's really getting to me a little bit, but I'm not, like, just. So, yeah, he told me to get my stuff. So I went to go get my stuff, because we slept over that night. So, me and my dad, we love to ride our bikes. So we rode our bikes over there. So we rode back on a bike. He just left Minnie there. So we rode our bikes to my cousin's house because that was the closest house that we know. So we rode our bikes to my cousin's house, and he took the hammer and I guess he threw it to hide the evidence or whatever. But I'm sorry. But yeah, we went to my cousin's house. We told her what happened. So then we went to my auntie house. We gonna call her Auntie. We gonna call her Red. So I went to my auntie Red house. That same day, but later on that night. So my dad, he had a court date coming up, like that. What, a week? A week? Yeah, he got a court date in a week. So he told me the week when he had the court, he said, he pulled me down. He talked to me. He said, Aaliyah, I got a court date coming up, and I know many called the police, so I know I might go to jail for a long time. So if you don't see me in the next 2 or 3 hours, then just know that I'm in jail for what I did. And then, I love you. Make sure you be good for your auntie and stuff like that. So I said, okay. And of course, just like I said, I'm a daddy's girl. So I was emotional. I didn't want my dad to leave, although I know he did some, no, it was tip murdered. So I know, he needed to go to jail, but I didn't want him to take my dad. Like, that's really what I wanted. I did not want him to take my dad because my dad was the only thing I had at that time. Like, so it was like he was really the only one who I had to talk to, or the only one that I chose to talk to, So he didn't come back in 2 or 3 hours. So then I started crying. I started talking to my auntie Red, and she was like, it's gonna be okay. So we got the call that he was in jail. So yeah, so then my auntie Red, she used to drink a lot. She used to have me in the park 24/7. So then I had called my auntie, who the person I'm living with now. I said, I wanted to go to your house. Could you come and get me? Because I didn't want it to be in Chicago no more either. And my auntie stayed in the suburbs. So I wanted to be where a safe environment. She said, yeah, finish the school year off. I said, okay. So I finished 3rd grade year off. So then, and so in the summer of me going to 4th grade, I went on my auntie's. And, she still takes care of me. And I really love you, auntie. If you're watching, I love you so much. Thank you for taking me in as your own. Oh, I forgot a part. So after they took my dad to jail, the next day I had school. So I went to school, and when I went to school, I saw these little guys with the suits, tall guys, bald head guys with the suits came to my school. So I was like, I'm nervous, I'm scared. So they started asking me questions like, what happened? It was basically like forcing me to give them an answer. I didn't say nothing because I was only 9 and I didn't know. I didn't want to get my dad in trouble. So yeah. So my auntie, the one I'm staying now, she took me in, and she's treating me like her own children because she has 6, but I'm her 11th or 12th child she raised. So and this, I talked to my dad. I still talk to him. I haven't seen him in a minute though. I haven't seen him since, because he was in the prison that was close to us, but he moved so far away that we don't see him no more. So yeah, I don't. So my point of this video is, if someone hurt you in a way that that they hurted you, tell somebody. Don't. I know they have rules. What happened in this house stays in the house. But if you getting abused or sexually assaulted, you need to tell somebody because that's not okay. And I know this don't have nothing to do with this video, but it kind of do because I just got reminded of something. So I got raped by my own cousin. I was young. I was like 5 or 6. I didn't know what that was. So I didn't know what that was. And I didn't tell them that same time, they actually have caught him or whatever doing that. So I didn't get a chance to tell him on myself. They caught him doing that to me. So just like I said, if you're getting sexually assaulted or abused physically or even emotionally, make sure you talk to somebody about that, because at the end of the day, you gotta put yourself first before you put anybody else first. And I'd rather my dad never did what he did. Like, he could have had better decisions. He could have stopped talking to her. Like, he could have did so many things, but this is what he decided to do, and this what consequence he got. They received him 13 years all together in prison. Because, it was attempt murder. I think if he probably would have killed her, he would have got less time, honestly. Like, because if he would have killed her, she wouldn't be here to go to his court dates and trying to get him locked up. But it's not her first time locking my dad up. Like, I think like she, it's like if she said that she loved us, she said that you loved me, but my whole thing is, if you really loved me, then you would have did all this stuff. Like, I could have had my dad now, but you, the one, like, I feel like sometimes it's my fault, because I feel like I should never told him. Maybe this thing wouldn't even happen. But, like, and then I get made fun of in school for being big and stuff, but people don't know what I go through. Like, I might go to school happy, but that don't mean my life is not happy. Like, I be trying to tell my friends, like, what's going on and stuff. And, like, sometimes they just make jokes about it. So, yeah, so thank you for watching this video. It's an emotional video, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.